Yeah.
Good,
Yeah, we're good. So, I think you covered it.
good. Not much about Atlanta, but it's a lot about our internal work.
Yeah. I mean, did you need to add something?
No,
Because
no,
didn't
you
do
said,
that much. Yeah,
no,
so,
Atlanta,
because you were talking about the transition, so that was another,
Yes.
good element.
yeah, I mean, Karen and I came into SNCC at the same time, and SNCC was changing, and what I didn't know, actually, SNCC was collapsing.
Yeah.
But how could I know? I mean, I didn't even know that organizations collapsed. I mean, what had I done?
Yeah.
I'd worked in college, and I think I'd worked at a counter at a hotel, and, little teenage jobs. I didn't have any experience, but I was very well educated, and my parents had been involved, my father in the voting rights movement in Texas with the Smith v. Allwright campaign, and my mother had been involved in the protesting school segregation. And when they got married, it was in the 1940s, so my parents met in University of Michigan, moved down to Texas, and it ultimately ended up at Tuskegee. But the Tuskegee is where, look, in Montgomery, they had the bus boycott. But Tuskegee, they didn't have buses, and when they chose a boycott to challenge the legal rearrangement of the boundary of the town so that no blacks could live there, so they couldn't ever vote, even if they got the right to vote in the city council, because they weren't in the jurisdiction of this county seat. My parents were part of the boycott. So as a child, I saw boycotts, and I saw my parents challenging things, and I was in the Tuskegee, which is a college. So I was geared to think that it would not. I actually attempted when I was in one summer to go and get people registered to vote. So I wanted to do this. But going out to California and getting involved in this movement was completely different. But because I had been part of SNCC, and because I had that inspiration, and I had that fire that people coming newly into a movement do, I was able to enhance what happened in the Black Panther Party with the experiences of SNCC and draw on those people. And essentially we began actually building what became the Black Power movement, or the Black Liberation movement, and we saw ourselves as freedom fighters, and we wanted to become revolutionaries.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Okay.